Alright guys, what is going on? Starting off the vlog up here at the front ponds right here. We just got done with the meeting. I'll show you guys that in just a second here.
Hey, you guys excited to be here?
Yeah! But we just fed all of the koi fish. I'll show you guys a clip also. They're so sick. Also, Greg is gonna take us. Greg, where are you gonna take us out to?
What?
Where are you gonna take us out to?
You're going to the sandbox. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
You are going to the sandbox to learn how to install water features, because I think you should go back to Florida and start installing water features for people.
All right, you heard it from him. He wants me to start making water features for people.
No. I want you to find a purpose that you can vlog about and have fun with, and I think building water features would be perfect, transforming people's lives with water.
All right. So we're gonna make it out to the sandbox in just a second here. Sandbox is in the warehouse, right over here. I'm gonna show you guys a split second of it. I showed you guys a clip of it in my last video. Holy crap, they already brought some rocks in. We're getting instructions right now, so I'll get to you guys in just a second on working with the pond. All right, we just got a big lecture, so now we're gonna start building the pond. It's behind me right here. I'm gonna do as much as I can, show you guys as much as I can, and let's start. Over there is for that. All right, just got out of there. We're now tampering it down right there, and we're gonna see what else we could get done here in the next few minutes. All right, it's in. These things are so strong. They actually ran over one of the little fountain things right here. One of these with a vehicle. Yeah, we're vlogging too. Both of us. He's doing it for Greg's channel right here. So now what we're doing is we're measuring it, making sure it's level to all the water that's inside of the pump. And then once we're done with that, we're gonna have to lay the tarp on top of it, get all the pumps set up. And then we're gonna start filling the dirt back on top of it with the rocks.
Go all the way to basically to the last thread on this one.
So what I just got done right there is I put the fitting on that so that the pipe can go inside of there. And I can turn it as much as I want because it will not pop and it's not the bulkhead. That is where they're digging for the pipe right around this.
This fabric,
just fabric.
So you come with your fabric right here, and then you just sand it over like that.
And this is in the kit as well?
Yeah.
So what does this do right here?
This is just cheap insurance for your pond. This goes under your liner to protect it. So once you have it nice and tight, there should be like a weight for it to hold it, like that. But we need a little bit more soil so it comes up, you know?
So now since we got the two fabrics on here, what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna move all of this right here so it looks a lot better when there's a tarp on top of it and the waterfall is flowing. We got it all set up right now. We're gonna put the liner on top of it and fix it. We're gonna do whatever he tells us to do.
And when you set these up, you want to set them up like in a diamond shape. So you always want the diamond to face towards your little your opening area here. All right, could I have this guy come up this way a little bit? Just twist it a bit. There you go.
They're filling up the rest of the berm right here, or taking off the berm and putting it right here. So that is higher up and normal size.
All right, so now you got your infrastructure in. Next, we're gonna run the plumbing. Running up there to the spillway. Drop, drop, drop. The pit. Plain and simple, right?
Yep. So all of this right here, that's where the water falls through, and when it goes under there, the pump is inside of that right there. Shoots it back up here, brings it up here. Step, 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 like he said right there. And it keeps going continuously, 24/7, every single day of the year. This is a pondless structure right here. So if you guys don't want fish or anything in your pond, this is what I would go for.
All right, that looks way better.
Yeah, it does look a lot better.
You want to mesh
the rocks are fit in there.
Right. Go ahead.
They're backfilling right now to cover the holes and all of the deep edges that are in there to make it flow a lot smoother and pop out a lot more.
This is your spill rock, right? And this is your, why I say that you gotta have this on point is because this is gonna be your next pooling area. So right here, this is gonna dictate, you wanna have an inch, so this is an inch from your spill rock, from like here to here. So like, you wanna have an inch from here to here so that water could like accumulate, and then this is gonna be your pooling area. So here, you would grab like a spade shovel and you would pitch it back just a bit so that the water could pool. How you do it? Like I said, here's your spill rock. Okay. And you wanna make sure that there's an inch play And then you want to make sure it's all level and flat.
So we made this right here, a little bed for when the water comes through. I will get to you guys in just a second when we're starting to do a little bit more. So right here, what we got is we put the blue glue on the black piping right there and on the inside of the white right there, and just stuck it in there. Hold it for like 30 seconds because it's not too cold yet. It's not 50 degrees. You'd want to hold it for a lot longer, maybe a minute. And we're gonna fill this back up right here, thanks to that guy right there.
So you can see too, right, making sure we get underneath the pipe so that way if people are walking, they're not gonna pop that out.
All right, since that's all almost filled up now, we're gonna go up there, start filling that up in a few seconds, and then we're gonna put the outside rocks behind all of that right there, up around that, and finally we're gonna put some more rocks, some smaller rocks, fill it all in, and then we're probably gonna be able to get the water pumping today.
And then we're gonna use this piece, which is the low water suction piece that's gonna go on the front of the pump, which is right here. And that allows the pump to draw off the water from all the way down below. This is a really tight fitting. So you wanna have the person on your crew with the smallest hands. This is not like giant, you know, Paul Bunyan hand guys area because it's a tight fit.
We got the whole pump set up right here. Now we just have to put the rest of the rocks up there, and then we're putting that, which is basically the waterfall, to go inside of the Pondless. He said that we're getting a visual of how it's going to be set up and where we're going to have to put the rocks, and how it's all going to be level. Where we have to put the smaller rocks, and then we're going to fill the rest out in the back, maybe with some plants if he wants to do that. So I'll see you guys in just a second when we are getting all of that leveled out and putting the waterfall back on top. We got the secondary rocks up in the little bed right there. Now we're going to put this right here, fit that in there, do whatever else we have to do to make it all fit, and then some smaller landscape. This right here is the spill, and what you have to do is when you bring out the tarp right here, you have to cut it, put it inside there so it lays in here. We gotta get the leveler. We're gonna level all of this out so all the water pours out perfectly straight into the pond.
In the back. And it went to up high. You want to have this lip an inch below this rock.
So right now there's 4 ponds going on, one back there, one right here, one in that back corner over here, and then this one right here, which is the hardest one to work on. And it's of course the one that we got, because the piping can't even go up there. There's a little dock thing that comes out, which would make ours look a lot slicker when we're done, but it's a lot harder to work with. And as long as you get it done, it looks good, that's all you can ask for.
We're tracing the outline for the spillway onto the liner so that we can hook up the plumbing. So this right here, you just tap it like this, and then you'll have the print right there. I don't know if you can see it, but
You can. And then you cut it out with.
Yeah, you cut it out with your blade. It's kind of tricky if you don't have a good knife. Try not to get jagged edges. If you have jagged edges like that, it means your blade's bad, so you're gonna need a new blade. So that's why it's so important to have a good blade. There you go. So now once you have your circle, you just get your spillway bowl and you just run it through like so. Make sure it's nice and flush. Next, you'll get your gasket. Gasket always goes in first, so that it's waterproof. And then these are reverse threads, so you go the other way. Good?
All right, so we gotta put the Christie's glue, red hot glue.
That's actually
See what I did right here is I put some silicone on the end of that and screwed it in there, and then you put the glue on the inside and the outside right here. Right now we're letting it fill up. We got the smaller rocks right there. We're putting the foam inside of there to put the smaller rocks in, to have all the water perfectly flowing down it. And also if you guys are putting lights inside of these, you're gonna wanna put it before so they go underneath all the rocks. You can put them in between the rocks or whatever. And with the extra tarp you have right here, you really don't want to cut it off. You want to tuck it back inside like they're doing up here and putting dirt on top of it. You guys want to put driftwood, or if you guys want to put any plants, you guys can put that on the outside right here with some extra rocks. Whatever else you guys want to do. It's basically just a demonstration of how to build this pond. Now we're putting some plants inside of there, some smaller stuff. This one over here is actually running. I'll show you guys this real quick. So that's a sick little one going on right there. Ours is almost done. We're doing a little bit more stuff, and this is all plant box right here, the fake plants. And so what we just did right here, I know I've been saying that a lot, and I know I've been saying a lot of stuff many times. But right here, put some smaller rocks right there, filled in smaller spots. And so the water comes down, you guys can't even tell where the wires are there. And right there, that was a light right there. You guys can't even see it anymore. But when the water's flowing over it at night, you guys will be able to see it. And all the water is going to be lit up. It's going to be a super, super sick project right here. We've got a few more stuff to do, and then it'll finally be finished. And we are back at the pond. Look at all of this. Or not a pond. This is a Pondless Waterfall. We got the plants inside of it. We filled up the spots with some more smaller rock. And now we're covering up the wires. And basically, this is our last touches before we are done. I don't know if you guys seen it, but we put rocks around the whole entire back over there. And we have that big slate rock over the top of the spill. So now it's gonna fall back in here, keep dropping down. It's gonna be super sick. Here it is, it's turning on.
Did you hear it?
Yeah. So this is the final product right here. It is not the best, but it is a start. We only did this for our first day in less than 2 hours. We had to be back in the rooms in a little bit. Pretty sick how the plants are up there and how it's like a little mound and then it just disappears right there and comes back up to the top. I really like it. So thank you guys for coming along with this adventure with me, doing this, and also we're gonna be doing some more stuff tomorrow. Hopefully we come back to Aquascape someday, do some more insane stuff. I would really take this in consideration of taking this as my job in Florida. So once again, thank you guys for watching this video. Until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Adios.